Hello everyone, this is Mr. Khalil, and today I will be doing a commentary on Glider 13 vids. I'm doing a commentary on his Super Mario Land review. Why does it suck? Just watch as you look at the video.
Hello everyone, today I'm going to be talking about another bad Mario game for a garbage system that should remain in the dumpster.
Hey Glider 13 vids, I got a question for you. How is the Game Boy shit? Can you at least explain why it's shit? I mean, he doesn't have to explain, I know, it doesn't have anything with his review, but I'm just saying, how is the Game Boy shit?
Super Mario Land for the Game Boy. Now, let's face it, the Game Boy wasn't that good of a system. The only people who really like it are the kiddies who are like, whoa, I can play Pokemon and other games.
So the people who got a Game Boy play kiddie games? Wow, what a failure, broken record you sound.
Well, guess what? The Game Boy Color hasn't aged that well, same with the original Game Boy. The Game Boy got destroyed by its competitors, and the Game Boy Color was still underpowered and also got destroyed by its competitors power-wise, but nobody bought it, the competitors, because people were too busy buying Game Boys just to play trash like Pokemon. And let's face it, Generation 1 hasn't aged that well. It's overrated, mostly by kiddies who say, it was good because I played it as a kid. But that's another story. Today, I'm going to talk about Super Mario Land, and my god, this game hasn't aged very well. I mean, this game just doesn't play that good, it's not fun.
In my opinion, I actually like the game. I played it on the emulator on the Game Boy, on my computer, and it was really good. But guess what? There are games on the Game Boy that are pretty much better than Super Mario Land. Like the second Super Mario Land game as an example.
And the only thing that people really care about is the music because it's Mario, and the people like Mario would rather listen to Mario for 14 hours on their iPod than listen to actual music.
So all people do is actually hear the Mario music in like an hour? Well, yeah, says the guy who makes shitty reviews.
So let's talk about the game. First off, one thing I'd like to mention is I did not use any emulators. I used a real Game Boy player for this, so you can't really pull. So if you're going to comment with a comment saying, you used an emulator, you can choose it bad because of that. You can't really use that because I was using this on a real GameCube. So anyways, let's talk about the gameplay. The controls are horrible.
Are you serious? You're gonna bitch and moan about the controls? Dude, I never have any problem with the controls at all. Not at all. Besides, many people who played the game didn't have any problem with the controls. That's just because you suck at the freaking game. Get over it. Get it right. Get the freaking right, you dipshit. Do your fucking research.
If you tap jump in a certain way, then what will happen is your character will cancel all horizontal movement, so you'll just find yourself jumping, stuck. If you barely touch a Goomba, you're dead. And of course, the jumping controls are extremely slippery, and I'm using a D-pad here. They are slippery on either Game Boy or the GameCube.
The controls, well, the jump controls are not slippery at all. Every time I jump, I never have the problem with the jump button. Jeez, Is it just me, or do you suck at every single game you have reviewed?
They are just slippery. The graphics, well, they look like even worse than Super Mario on the NES. Now I know this was an original Game Boy title.
And the graphics in my opinion, weren't shit at all.
But still, the game just doesn't look that great. I mean, seriously, the Game Gear destroys this, but then again, let's face it, half the people playing Game Boys are kids. We're like, whoa, it says Nintendo, must play on it. I mean, because let's face it, these things the Game Boy was only intended for playing Tetris anyway. It's just not good of a system. But, yeah, these graphics are just bad. And, I mean, look at that Mario sprite. He just doesn't look that good in black and white. But then again, it was their decision to make a thing that was all in black and white and had a nasty screen. I mean, come on. The person who made this later developed the Virtual Boy, and then the Wonder Swan, which was basically another monochrome handheld based off some similar principles, which had a really shitty sound system and had a ton of Japan.
That part right there where you just got killed by a Goomba pretty much has a perfect proof why you suck at games so much. And I would have died laughing to see you die by getting hit by that Goomba.
Games, so that's another topic. Let's just say that the Game Boy wasn't that good of a system in the first place anyway.
You know what system console that sucks? Xbox 360!
And you know the worst part about this game? It's just cheap. With the wonky collision detection, the controls being trash, and the fact that it's just not fun at all. I mean, all you do is you just run through stages and rescue the princess, supposedly.
Why did you die on purpose again? And yes, you do have to save the princess in well, not every Mario game, but here are the examples. Super Mario Bros. On the NES, you have to save Princess Peach. You have to destroy Bowser. To get Princess Peach, you have to go to 8 worlds, and after the 8th world being finished, you beat the game.
This is a good game. You rescue Princess Daisy, because she's just a reskin of Princess Peach, even though nobody cares. I love how the music is even more bland this time. It's do. That song you've heard 4 million times, isn't it? It's just, this game just isn't that fun. All in all, let this game sit for $6 in a bargain bin and go play better games. Or better yet, don't play Game Boy at all. Go play like a better portable, like PSP.
Fuck you. I'm not gonna listen to you. Nobody's gonna listen to you because you're the one who makes shitty reviews. Besides, yes, I do play PSP, but I play the Game Boy Elevator on my computer. Sorry for mispronouncing that one word, but dang, God, you have got to be one of the worst users on the entire world. Well, Mars the Plumber, in my opinion, is still worse than this douchebag.
Or if a PSP is too new for you, on Atari Lynx and a Game Gear. And no, the battery life's not that bad if you've played anything from the last few years. You're probably just one of those people who thinks it's the worst thing ever because they read it off Wikipedia. Anyways, thanks for watching.
Hell no! I did not enjoy this video ever since I watched it. Gosh, Jesus almighty. Get back to the video before I start getting pissed off by this douche.
Subscribe for more, and please, avoid this game.
How about no, you crazy Dutch bastard?
Like the plague, and spend your money on better games. Heard Bioshock Infinite's coming out in a few months, and that game looks good. But then again, people would rather complain about pointless stuff like, games on my system isn't, it's coming out on other systems than the Wii U. Wow, this is stupid. If you're one of those people, like the plague, and spend your money on better games. Heard Bioshock Infinite's coming out in a few months, and that game looks good. But then again, people would rather complain about pointless stuff like, games on my system isn't, it's coming out on other systems than the Wii U. Wow, this is stupid. If you're one of those people...
You died at the start of 1-2? What the fuck?
Go play this game, but if you want to play a game that's fun, don't play this game and skip it, please. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more.
And that was the end of the video. Now, here are my thoughts about it. You bitch and moan about the controls, which in my opinion didn't work bad, and you bitch and moan about the graphics, and you basically just die on purpose like a bitch. And you told us to subscribe you for more? Well, how about this? How about no, you surface asshole, butthurt, dumb ass bitch. Your reviews are shit. That's why you don't have that many subscribers of yours. God. And the people who ever subscribe this dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, I'm Mr. Kato, and I'm signing off.